It is every parent's joy and dream to see their child in a graduation gown. However, the journey to a higher education can sometimes prove to be tough. The poor and the vulnerable students in campuses experience a lot of challenges, the major one being inability to cater for their basic needs. We meet Okumu, not his real name, a third-year student at Multimedia University of Kenya, pursuing a bachelor's degree in commerce in the streets of Rongai, pulling a cart commonly known as mkokoteni. He narrates to us the standard of life he has to endure for him to continue with his studies.
I have been doing manual jobs for 2 years now, from when my father passed on. He was the one responsible for taking care of all my needs. It forced me to look for an alternative way of survival so I could cater for my needs and pay for my school fees. My mother cannot afford to pay for my school fees as I also have other siblings in primary school which she provides for. I was getting really desperate, and so I decided to get creative and venture into the water vending business in the streets of Rongai so I could sustain myself.
Okumu proceeds to tell us that his main customers are street hotel vendors.
My main customers are hotel owners. Other customers are tenants that live in rental houses in Rongai and have no access to piped water, but they are not very reliable. On a good day, I could make an average of 2,000 shillings, but on regular days, I make a minimum of 1,000 bob.
On our second day, we meet a chupa in the hostels. She narrates to us how she has been going without food for the previous 2 days, as the money she earns is not enough to cater for her needs and at the same time pay her school fees.
This is the second day I'm going without food. The last meal I had was ugali and sukuma wiki, and it is well with me since all that is troubling me at the moment is how I can pay my fees. And since I found a way I can do it, I can leave the rest to my mother. Akipata anitumie ni sawa, asipopata pia ni sawa, kwani naielewa hali yake.
We decided to inquire from the Dean of Students on how these students earn their money and how much they are being paid.
So for the work study students, they are paid 100 shillings per hour and they work for 3 hours per day. So the rest of the money is channeled towards their school fees, helping them clear their balances.
Lastly, we meet Ojairo, a 4th-year student at Multimedia University of Kenya, pursuing a bachelor's degree in procurement. We find him outside his rental room near the school premises doing his laundry. Close to him are 4 buckets full of clothes waiting to be cleaned by Ojairo. He does other people's laundry for him to survive in the campus.
I thought life would be easy when I joined the campus, which was not the case on arrival. I had to look for a way to survive. I would have graduated 2 years ago were it not for my financial constraints. I joined university in 2016, but I deferred for 2 years. I began doing manual jobs and raised the amount to get me back to school. I'm really looking forward to my graduation. I charge 150 shillings a bucket and earn approximately 900 shillings an hour.
Poverty is forcing some students to engage in a majority of social vices. This has not been a limitation to resilient students such as Okumu, Ojairo, or even Nachupa. They are ready to tackle any challenge that threatens their chances for a better life. The end always justifies the means.